Hello everyone and welcome to JP Creation, and in this lecture we are going to start with creating the spline joint. So to create the spine joint, first we have to create a locator between both these joints here. In middle of this we want one locator. So to create a locator we can go to create option and then create a locator by clicking on this option locator, and after creating it press W and move in this Z axis and then bring it little bit up in Y axis. So I want this locator to be perfectly in between of both this joint. So to do this, first we can select both this joints and then select the locator. After doing this, go to constraint and inside constraint click on point constraint option box. Go to edit and reset it first, and after resetting the settings hit on apply and then close it. So now we can see from the front view that the locator has been uh, set in the middle of both this joint. I can put the body layer on reference so that we will not be able to select the body. Okay, so in this way you can add one locator in middle of this body, and after doing this we will start with creating the spine joint, which will go from downwards to upward. So to create it, go to skeleton, click on create joint option box, reset the settings and then turn on this option called snap to point and then create a joint in middle of this locator. It has not been created properly, so yes, after creating this, now hold shift and create one joint here near the west. Holding shift we have to create, otherwise the joint can be created in this zigzag position. We don't want to make it zigzag, so I am doing Ctrl plus Z and hold shift again and create one joint below the chest. This will be the chest joint. So now when I am creating it, it has not been created properly, so I will do it from starting. Hold, directly create one joint here in the middle of the locator and then hold shift and create one joint here. Again hold shift and create one joint here at the chest, and after that create one joint here. Okay, so in this way we have to create the spine joint. Now when I select this root joint, the overall spline should get selected. So this is the main root joint. After selecting this joint, the overall joints of the body will get selected. So that is why I can select this joint, and coming to this channel box here I have got one option called radius. I will increase it little bit. It just increases the radius of the joint. Visually it is easy to understand that it is the main joint of the overall body. After doing this, now we want to create one more joint from here to here, which will be the pelvis joint. So to create this, we will go again to the create joint option, create joint option box, reset this, and after resetting it, create one joint over here, turn off this option and then create it, and now hold shift and create one joint below. Now press W. After pressing W, now we have to turn on this option snap to point and then move it somewhere here. Take it down and snap it perfectly on this joint. After snapping it, Now I want to parent this both the leg joint with this pelvis, so that whenever I select the pelvis, both this leg will get selected. So to do this, this is the main joint, means this will be the parent joint and this will be the child joint. So first selected will be the child. So select this leg first and then hold shift and select this pelvis and hit P on the keyboard so that it will get parented. Now if I select this pelvis, the overall left leg is getting selected. Now first hold this leg and then right leg and then hold shift and select the pelvis and hit P. So now if I select the pelvis, the overall leg is getting selected. But if I select the root joint, the legs are not getting selected. So this is the main joint in which the overall body should get selected. So now I will select the root joint and hold shift and select the pelvis joint and hit P so that the overall body should get selected. So now if I select, no, I have done something wrong. Just a second. Yes, first selected will be the child. First select the pelvis joint and then select the root joint and hit P. Yes. So now if I select the root joint, the overall joints of the body are getting selected, and if I select the pelvis, only the leg joint will get selected. So if I want, I can press E and rotate the leg. But if I select the root joint and if I move it in any direction, the overall joints are getting moved. So in this way we have to create it till here. We will rename it here, and to rename, here we will rename it chest joint. Control A, Control C, copy it and then select this joint and paste it here and replace it with west joint. Select this and rename here root joint. Select this joint and paste and rename it pelvis. So in this way you have to rename it properly. Okay, so make sure you create it till here, and in the next lecture we will start with creating the head joint.